Hello guys, my name is Stealthy Striker and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be reading Robin #1. So this is a new series that started recently. The writer is Williamson and the artist is Melanikov. This is actually a brand new series starring Damian Wayne as Robin as he starts to adventure away from the rest of the Bat family. It's a really good book, and I'm really excited to get into it, as I've been wanting to read it for quite a bit now and record it. So I'm going to be reading a comic in real life, so you feel the pages, maybe get that authentic comic feeling. Well, you will be able to see the panels on screen, which I'll put digitally, so you can read it easier if you want to read along. Anyway, let's start. Robin. The deadliest fighters in the world have met their match. I could see it in his eyes the moment we met. It was like looking in a mirror. Ever since his mother brought him to me, it was clear he was going to be a handful. Calling him entitled would be an understatement. To the role of Robin, to taking life. And he never questioned that one day he'd be Batman. He's as strong as he is stubborn. And there is no doubt in my mind that Damian can take care of himself. And we get this really nice scene of just Damian and Bruce, Damian and John, Super Sons, and then Damian and Batman standing on a gargoyle head, eagle head, some sort of bird head. And then Batman says, that doesn't mean he should have to. Well, Bruce, I feel like you kind of drove him away. And then Bruce says, report in. Nightwing says, nothing at Titan's Tower, Batman, and none of his former teammates have had any contact. I'm still earning these kids' trust, but my gut tells me they're not covering for him. Tim says, Arkham Asylum's ruins are clear. And then we have Cass and Steph saying, all his pets are at the farm are well taken care of and stocked. This had to be his last stop before hitting the road. And then finally Oracle Kid says, I'm getting 0 pings. Facial recognition technology is coming back nada. His accounts haven't been touched and his Wayne Tech went super cold. He's super off the grid. He's a ghost Batman. Damian's been trained well, Oracle, but he needed more than training. He's trying to get me because of Alfred. You let Alfred die, okay? I don't want to hear this shit. Gotham, Bane, the Joker. It's easy to see the mistakes I made with him. Dick was a much better father than you, Bruce. Damian only saw me today. The end results, not the steps it took for me to get here. The losses and challenges that I endured to become Batman. And then, Oracle basically says, it took a few decades for you to become a superhero. Well, Damian was trained from birth as an assassin, so I feel like there's a bit of a difference there, because, Damian has the training. So, I don't know about that. And now we see Damian for the first time in this panel spread. It says, wherever he's causing trouble. I know why you're here, boy, but you have no hope against me. He's not wearing a cape. I like this new costume, though. I feel like it fits his color scheme a lot more. I am the King Snake. I may be blind, but my strikes are deadlier than anything you've known. I've spent my fortune in search of the League of Lazarus. So does this have something to do with eternal life? Sounds like it. Lazarus Pits. And then we see Damian fighting this person. He's just dodging for the first bit. And then he says, I will not have a child get in my way. I've fought little birds like you before. They have always reeked of fear. But you're the son of a bat, are you not? Oh, and he just keeps dodging. I've heard whispers in the dark about you. Both sides of your family have fallen from grace recently. I don't know what the League of Assassins have fallen. There's probably something I haven't read, but Batman's lost his fortune in Joker War. And he offers Damian to surrender, and he will go easy on him. And Robin doesn't answer, so he says, answer me! And Damian says, fine. Your tattoo is stupid, and just absolutely shits on him the first time he actually tries to. You know nothing of me or my family. Punches. Blood. So did he kill? I'm not sure. Or maybe just knock out. And he says, too easy. The winner. If you killed him, I would have doubled it, kid. Tss. Who is that kid? Okay, so he didn't kill. He just knocked him out. And then we have... Oh, Damian reads manga, apparently. I personally don't, but I guess that's cool. Oh, I don't know much about it, but it's like this art painting scene. And Damian says, come on, Hana, you must have a plan. Is this the mystery you were expecting? Oh, is that Alfred? Alfred's dead. This must be a hallucination. You choose to hide from your father in some of the farthest, most nefarious places of the world and involve yourself in brutal and illegal fights in search of the League of Lazarus. But you chose to fight King Snake for a reason, to humiliate him. Is it because he's Bane's father? Yeah, because Bane killed you, Alfred. Don't get it twisted. This was no act of revenge. They set this fight up. He was just next in line. And then there's a guy asking for change, and Alfred says, and this is how you wish to live your life now, on the run? Father did this once. He lived on his own terms, trained, traveled, and you approved then. I mean, all the Robins have really had their own story. They're, like, away from Batman's story. Dick, of course, became Nightwing, went to Bloodhaven. Jason died, trained with the League of Assassins. Tim, not so much, actually. But he did have that time as Red Robin when Bruce was dead, so I guess that would count as his journey. This is the first time Damian's really spent any time away from a Batman. I mean, he had that time away from Bruce, but Dick was Batman. I'm just saying, Dick and Damian, best dynamic duo. I did no such thing, Master Damian. I had no choice but to be supportive, just as I supported you when you chose to be Robin. But I hesitate to ask, do you know who you are now? Damian says, I will find the League of Lazarus tournament. I will win and find out why my mother and father kept it from me. I know that, just as I know. You and this skill trip are not real Pennyworth. About time. So somebody's handing him, like, a key? Oh, no, a coin. You've earned it. This marker grants you access to the League of Lazarus tournament. By accepting this, you accept the rules. Damian says, whose rules? Just be on the bed in 15 minutes. If you're not, you forfeit. Damian says, not a chance. And the guy's still begging for change from earlier. And Damian gives him a good amount of cash. And then flicks his coin up while the family celebrates in the background. And then it looks like a boat. There's some green lightning. And it says, who did you fight to get a marker? Bronze Tiger. Did you cheat? Only way to beat him, but it still got me the marker. The secret society paid off Shiva, so I only had to fight Richard Grayson to earn a spot. Seems like there's a lot of illegitimate entries, but okay. And then they say, hey, who's the kid? Don't they have an age limit? I don't know, Black Swan. He looks familiar. Maybe because he's Robin, son of Batman, the Blood Son. Not so much a boy wonder, that's more Dick Grayson's title. But look, the storm is letting up. Fighters, once on the island, you do not leave the island until the competition is over. Communication with the outside world is forbidden. Any result will result in punishment. Welcome to Lazarus Island. Well, looky here. New fighters have arrived. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Do you know him? Oh, no. Kid. Oh, is that Ravager? That's Ravager. Kid, do you know who know you're here, kid? I'm assuming she's referring to Batman. And then there's like a Deathstroke / Deadpool clone here. And Damian says, nice copyright infringement. Good one, Damian. The son of the Bat is your biggest competition, Hawk, but be patient. Isn't that Arrow's son? Why is Arrow's son here? Hey, looks like things are about to kick off. And, after that, there's just like a 2-page ad, so let me skip past that. Greetings, I'm Mother Soul, and I am the host for this tournament. Every 100 years, the League of Lazarus gathers the best fighters in the world. How convenient it was when Damian stepped away from Batman. Those who are living to become living legends. Each of you has earned your opportunity to reap the rewards of Lazarus Island. This place may appear to be paradise, but it is the greatest battle arena in the world. I warn against any fraternization. I've seen how making friends here hurts a fighter. That being said, if you've made it this far, it is safe to assume that you are aware of the rules of, you talk too much. Okay, Damian. All this chit-chat is a waste of time. I came here to fight, so let's fight. Chill, little bird. You need to stop and listen. Okay, and there's things going on here that I don't think you know about. Easy, Ravager. And then Robin just says, I am Robin, son of the Bat, and my mother is the deadliest woman alive. That's why you don't have a girlfriend. I remember that line from Catwoman in Injustice. My grandfather is the immortal Ra's al Ghul. Demon blood runs through my veins. I've done and seen more in my 14 years than all of you combined. So would you rather take me on one at a time or all at once? And the mother says, but who am I to turn down dinner and a show? This young Robin has stepped forward. Any takers? I call dibs. Call me Flatline. So I guess she makes Hearts Flatline. That's what I would assume. Like the one you're about to have. Why do all fighters use banter to hide their fear? I mean, that's what Grayson does. I don't really think he's scared. I was trained by some of the greatest fighters to ever live. And Flatline says, I was trained by some of the greatest fighters to ever die. And Damien says, or Flatline says, and I predict that is your weakness. I have no weakness. The word on the street is that Batman always wins. And it's hard to be trained by someone who has never truly tasted defeat. Perhaps after you lose today, you can tell me all about it. After I finish, what? You don't know rule number 1 of the tournament. On Lazarus Island, we fight to the death. And she just took Damien's heart out of his chest. And it shows a heartbeat monitor flatlining. 1 down, but I'm dead. To be continued. It's Lazarus Island, so he's definitely coming back to life. Overall, I'd say this is a great start to the series. Probably a 7.5 out of 10, just because we're still getting introduced to all the characters. But so far, a really solid start for Damian Wayne as Robin. And hopefully he emerges as a new character. I'd personally like to see him as Flamebird. Nightwing and Flamebird, because I feel like he works better with Dick than he does with Bruce. And that would mean that Tim can be Robin. But yeah, I really like this comic. I think the art was good. Writing was also pretty nice. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.